Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Frankly FM84 and a big thank you for joining me on another episode of the potential superstars of FM22. So in the last episode we showed you Ricardo Pepe, maybe not your typical superstar in FM22 but certainly a player who you can mould into what you need up front for your team. In today's episode we are moving away from the Americans and we are moving to Italy, and today's player is Nicolo Zaniolo. Zaniolo. I think that's the right pronunciation. Not 100% sure. Let me know in the comment section if it's wrong. Probably is. I'm going to go with Zaniolo anyway. So he is a player who starts the game at AS Roma. You can see he is an attacking midfielder, right centre, midfielder centre, or attacking midfielder on the left-hand side. He starts the game as a 22-year-old who has played 7 times for the Italian national team, scoring 2 goals. He starts the game with a contract that runs till 2024, so 3 years left on that. He starts on a wage of £76,000 and he's valued by Roma at 25 to 76 million pounds. So let's break him down in terms of his attributes. You can see in terms of his technicals, his standout is dribbling. He has 14 for corners, 14 for finishing, 15 for long shots, 15 for technique, 13 for passing and 12 for penalty taking. So everything really needed there to be an elite attacking minded player. In terms of his mentals, he has standouts in aggression, determination, he has good bravery, composure, concentration, flair, off the ball, vision and work rate. And in terms of his physicals, the standouts are pace of 16, strength of 16, acceleration is 14, balance of 15. He stands at 6'2" and weighs 12 stone 6 pounds, so he's going to be very comfortable either in the middle of the park or as an attacking midfielder. And if we look across at the right hand side of the screen, his personality is resilient, his media description is an attacking midfielder, and his player traits already are shoots from distance, winds up opponents, that's an interesting one, knocks the ball past the opponents, moves the ball to his left foot before dribbling attempts, and cuts inside from the right hand side. So at the age of 22, this looks like a superstar in the making. You can see why the price tag is there, and you can see why Roma think they have an absolute gem. So we're going to jump forwards now 5 years into the future and show you what Nicolo Zaniolo turns into in FM22. Before we do that though, as always, if you are this far into the video and you are still watching, a big thank you first and foremost, but please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Every interaction with the channel is absolutely vital for the growth of the channel, and I appreciate every single one of you that has done that so far. If you are one of those nice people that have done it already, we are going to jump forwards into 2026 and show you what Nicolo Zaniolo becomes in Football Manager 22. Okay, so we have now jumped forwards to the 1st of July 2026, 5 years into the future. Nicolo Zaniolo is a 26-year-old who now plays for Tottenham. So his positions still say attacking midfielder right and centre, attacking midfielder left, with the inclusion now of striker centre. So he has now played 27 times for the national team, 3 goals for the Italian national team. His contract runs until 2029, so 3 years left on that, and he now earns £135,000 per week. Tottenham's valuation of him is 33 to 98 million pounds. So let's have a look at why they value him so highly. You can still see in terms of his technicals, he still has those 16s for dribbling and technique. He's still very well rounded in terms of his technicals, corners, long shots, passing, penalty taking, all scoring highly. In terms of his mentals, his aggression is 17, obviously with winds up opponents, that is probably a given. Flair of 16, then he has 15s for composure, determination, off the ball, vision, work rate. Everything is there for this kind of player that he's going to be an elite attacking midfielder. In terms of his physicals, he has strength of 15, he has pace of 15, balance is 15, agility is 15. All the others are there also. This player really is what his media description says he is. He's an elite attacking midfielder. His personality is still resilient. He is that elite attacking midfielder, and his player traits still read exactly the same as when he was at AS Roma. you can see that this really goes without saying that depending on what price Tottenham paid for him, this could turn out to be a bit of a bargain. When we look at him across his 5 years, he starts off at 2021-22 with Roma, 35 appearances, 13 goals, 4 assists, 5 player of the match, and a 7.34 average rating. And then the big reveal, Tottenham paid £53 million for Zaniolo. It's money well spent though, when in his first season he has 30 games, 7 goals, 4 assists, 1 player of the match, and a 7.17 average rating. He then plays 22 with 2 goals, 2 assists, 2 player of the match, and only a 6.92 average rating. That's a bit of an outlier for the average rating, because in the next season he plays 28 with 4 goals, 3 assists, 1 player of the match, a 7.12 average rating. And in 25-26 he plays 25 games with 7 goals, 4 assists, player of the match 1, and a 7.25 average rating. So when you look at the bottom, you can see in terms of his overall stats, 207 games, 45 goals, 17 assists, 10 player of the match, and an average career rating so far of 7.20. So £53 million was the transfer fee that it took to get him away from Roma. I think Nicolo Zaniolo is going to be absolutely worth every single penny. If you can get him, plug him into your team. He doesn't really need too much development. I think he is a superstar already. He's not a potential one. I think this kid could be really special. Get him in your team, see what he can do, and let me know in the comment section what he does in your team. So then that's the player profile on Nicolo Zaniolo complete. Let me know what you think of Zaniolo as a player. Did Tottenham pay the right amount in terms of £53 million? I personally think that's a bit of a bargain. That average rating across his career of 7.20 suggests that he is a superstar. He already is one. It's not one in the making. He really is a superstar. I think that if you can get him into your team, you can plug him in there, not really needing to develop him as much as some of the other players on the list. I think £53 million is probably going to work out as a bargain. So for this one, I'm going to wrap it there, and I'll see you on the next episode of the potential superstars of FM22.